Well, Melbourne coach Simon Goodwin admits too many of his players are not in the form they need to be, with the Demons winless after 3 games. Goodwin says 5-time leading goal kicker Bailey Fritsch is among the senior players he wants a response from against the Cats on Friday.
I thought on the weekend, clearly he didn't take his opportunities and dropped a few marks that he should have taken. There's a few people in that basket. Now, we've put some guys back to the VFL in recent times, like Daniel Turner and Harvey Langford, to get into some really strong form with some success, and we might have to do that with a few others in time.
Min Woo Lee has moved up to a career-high 22 in the official World Golf Rankings after his maiden win on the PGA Tour. And Nottingham Forest's hopes of a top 3 finish have received a major boost with a 1-0 win over Manchester United. Wolves have moved 12 points clear of the relegation zone with a 1-0 win over West Ham. Second-placed Arsenal beat Fulham 2-1. Now checking 5AA traffic.
Afternoon, we're accident breakdown free at the moment. Got a speed camera on the blink though. That's in West Beach on Tapless Hill Road opposite the airport. It's constantly flashing, so be aware of that. No need to panic unless you're speeding. Also got some urgent telecommunication works at the moment too in Highmarsh, Port Road near Adams Street, and some ongoing works in Modbury North, Golden Grove Road near Milne Road. Like your burgers with a bite? Head to a Porto for an Prego and Bites box. A Prego burger with 3 Grande chicken bites, dipping sauce, chips and drink. Grab yours at a Porto. Adelaide's most accurate traffic on 5AA.
Now the 5AA forecast. Sunny this afternoon, partly cloudy tomorrow, 22. Friday, cloudy and 21. Saturday, mostly sunny, also 21. Right now, it's 25 degrees. Now let's hear what's happening on 9 News tonight.
I'm Brenton Bragwas. Tonight, Mustang mayhem. A police car chase speeds onto the Oban bus track. Traders call for action over violence in Guja Street. See the disturbing vision. The new ways to check if you're on a winning or losing power plan. And don't wait for the Reserve Bank. Effie Zahos reveals the 3 simple steps to lock in your own rate. 9 News. Your news. Night at 6 on 9 and on 9 Now.
The news and issues that matter to South Australia. Always Adelaide. This is 5AA. 5AA Afternoons with Stacey Lee.
4 minutes past 3 here on 5AA. Good afternoon to you. I hope you're having a wonderful afternoon so far. It's the 3rd and final hour of the afternoon's program, and after 3:30, hint, hint, I will maybe have a clue for you about where my Barossa Vintage Festival Ultimate Weekday Stay tickets are hidden. So stay listening. And I need your calls this afternoon on 8223 0000. If you could pick something to do for 24 hours straight, what would it be? This is following on from Senator Cory Booker. He's a New Jersey Democratic senator in the US, and he gave the longest speech on the floor of the Senate overnight. He started at 7 p.m. and did not finish until after 8 p.m. the next day. So he gave a speech of more than 25 hours. So I thought, that is a long time to be speaking non-stop. What would you do? If you could pick something to do for 24 hours straight, what would it be? Taking your calls on that in just a moment. But first...
Pasco, can you turn it off and then can you turn it on again? Hey!
Richard Pasco, Adelaide tech guy in the studio. Thanks to Harvey Norman Computers, your technology specialists. Surely you'd be fixing people's technology for 24 hours straight, Richard. Hello.
I reckon I can find something just a bit better to do for 24 hours. I love you all. Love it when I come and see you and everything like that. But 24 hours straight... I'd like something a bit more relaxing.
Yeah, it's a long time, isn't it?
Yeah. Stay in bed and just watch TV and then,
Yeah, you'd run out of shows.
No, you wouldn't.
No?
Always something to watch. That's why I've got all streaming services.
I know, but I feel like at the moment I'm in a bit of a lull. I feel like I've finished Netflix, which is terrible.
Right, unsubscribe from Netflix and go on to Max now.
Max is the new one, isn't it?
Yes.
I need to look into that because that's a mixture of binge and something.
It is. So
something
it's a binge
else.
and HBO.
Yeah.
So a lot of the stuff that listeners would have seen on, if you've got binge out there, people. So a lot of the shows that you would have seen on HBO, things like The Last of Us.
Oh yeah.
Things binge gone.
Yeah.
New series. So that's
it'll
going
be on
straight to Max.
Oh, God, just another one to have.
Yeah.
Do you know how much it is yet? I haven't looked
you
into
can
it.
get a reasonable price for 12 months if you sign up straight away. Wouldn't do it through the app, right? So for people out there, a lot of people will sign up basically on their iPhone as well. Go to the website and sign up through there.
Oh, okay.
Save some money.
Oh, really?
Yes.
Huh. There you go. You know how much I love saving money?
Exactly right.
It's a great tip. Now, Richard, I wanted to ask you if I'm overreacting. I had a bit of a rant before the news about political parties sending postal vote applications ahead of the election. And the form that I've received from a local candidate in my electorate is very detailed. They, of course, if they're going to apply for your postal vote on your behalf, they need your full name, your date of birth, your address. They want your email, phone number, and then they ask for a security question and answer. And you can pick from what town or city were you born?
No.
What company did you work for? What was the last school you attended? What was the make and model of your first car? What's the middle name of your oldest child? And I thought some of these security questions people might be using on their internet banking or other...
I don't know the political party on there, but all they're doing is data gathering. And we've got to...
So am I overreacting, worrying about my data and where it's going?
No, not at all.
Okay.
You know, I think whoever it is really needs to... We need to pump the brakes there and go, no, we don't need to go along and gather all of this data because we're sending it back to... Love all the electoral parties, I understand all of that, but how secure are you at keeping our private information private?
Yes.
You scoffed them when I said that. Good heavens, wow.
It's a good point. I mean, they can't keep votes. How can they keep your data?
I'll roll up on Saturday, eat my sausage and cast my vote.
Good. And Izzy on the text line says she rang the Electoral Commission this morning and the lady on the phone was great. You just have to listen to the prompts and it was really easy. So if you do have any questions or concerns, that's what they're there for. And the best thing to do is go straight to the Electoral Commission.
You don't need to fill out that rubbishy piece of paper.
No, put it straight in the bin.
No offence to whichever party sent it, by the way.
No, I don't mind if there's a bit of offence.
There we go. Neither did I, really, but I just thought I'd say it.
You're a bit more polite than me. All right, we're getting some calls. 8223 0000 is the number, and Tom is in Norwood. Hello, Tom.
Hello.
Hello.
Hi, Tom.
How you going? I just want to know, I've just bought a new computer. It's an HP, and it's got Windows 11 on it.
Yes.
And I just wish to know, should I have a virus protector on it, or is it okay without it?
Right, so here's my speech to you, Tom, that I give every client when I go and see them. You're the security expert, Tom, right? So if we keep the computer up to date, if we don't click links and emails, we don't go to dodgy websites, we don't stick USB sticks in the computer and think it's all right to go and look at the latest movies on there. That's 99% of it. It will come with a free one, which is Defender on there. But if you're uncertain and you want some extra backup, just get a Norton or a Trend and put that on there.
Okay. Thank you very much for that.
No worries. Thanks, Tom.
There you go.
Bye.
See ya. That's Tom in Norwood. Let's go to Coromandel Valley. Hello, Darren.
Hi, Stacey and Richard. How are you?
Good, Darren.
Bit ironic. My wife rang up and spoke to Stacey the other day, and as a result, she won a couple of tickets to the Romeo and Juliet, which is fantastic.
There you
That's
go.
good.
So it was down to me. I'm a bit useless with computers. You had to go and redeem them, and then it downloaded like a PDF ticket.
Yes.
Okay. Now the ticket was, it's perfect. Everything, all the details there. I'm using an old iMac I've had recently refurbished, and we've got a Epsom EcoTank printer.
Yeah.
I go to print the ticket, and it prints the ticket, but there's not. I can't. It's better to explain. It's got no details on it, like the row number, seat number, the event, reception, door gate, event, confirmation, customer ID. All this stuff is completely missing.
Did you right? Did you print it from like Google Chrome?
So this thing devolved. I'll just add one thing too. I emailed a copy of one of these tickets to my daughter at her work.
Yes.
She printed them off at her work and they're perfect, no problem.
Yep.
Oh.
So when I've got the 2 tickets saved to the desktop, it defaults to preview.
Yes.
There are other options, but every option that I've done,
Yep.
same thing. I've printed out about 10 pieces of paper with the same result.
Right. Yeah, Darren, you missed some of the options on there because I've done exactly the same thing. So go back and have a look at the options, but they should all print out.
Yeah. So if I just right-click there, open with, what would you suggest?
You can open it with preview's fine. You're just missing some of the options. How old's the iMac?
Mate, this is a 2012, but not so long ago. I had it looked at, spent $1,300 on it.
Hang on, let's pump the brakes here just a bit, Darren. You spent how much on a computer that old?
I'm not going to repeat myself.
Yeah, $1,300. I don't know what they did, but there's not much you can do to one of those apart from reformat it and just reload everything and try and put the latest operating system on there.
Yeah, he did all that, and then you one.
It's not $1,300, Darren.
Anyway.
Yes.
Anyway,
So-
You're missing something in there, Darren, when it comes to preview, because it should all print out.
Yeah. I mean, like I'm looking at it right now. All the details are there. Go to print it. Anyway, it might be like a off-air type conversation.
But it might be, yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, give me a ring off air, Darren, all right?
Yeah, mate. Yeah,
All right.
lovely.
No,
But you've got,
thanks.
Darren, the main thing is at the moment you've got the tickets.
My daughter's got them. So
Good.
Yes.
All right,
they're
good.
There. They're all good.
Well, I hope you have fun at the ballet.
No, I won't be going.
Oh,
Not my thing, Stacey.
Oh, well, I hope your wife enjoys it.
Oh, she'll love it. She'll love it. Yeah.
Thanks for the call, Darren, and we'll put you in touch with Richard off air and you guys can talk about the settings.
Lovely. Thank
Okay.
you. Take care, guys.
See you.
Thanks.
That's Darren in Coromandel
I don't
Valley.
think he really wanted to print them in the end. No, it's all missing
It's
stuff.
not for
Okay,
me.
no, it's not for me. It's fine.
It's a lot of money to spend on an old computer, isn't it? That's
It's
why
too much.
I just thought we'd move on because it's done. He's spent the money. Can't
I
change that
know,
now.
but
But
that's
for other people,
Oh, 13.
that's a lot of money.
Do not people spend, 13-year-old computer, reformat it, and, you might be talking $200, if that.
Sorry,
Doesn't take long
Darren,
to do.
that hurts.
So do I. Yeah.
That hurts.
That's awful.
Yeah, okay. All right. A quick break here on 5AA, and then if you've got a question for Richard, 8223 0000.
Are you on the hunt for Adelaide's freshest eggs, collected from a family farm every morning? Do you seek the finest produce, along with the widest selection of Dutch products in Adelaide? Your search ends here, at the Fresh Egg Shop in Clemzig. Discover a bounty of free-range chicken, duck and quail eggs, alongside an array of other hearty local offerings, such as boiler chickens, KI honey, almonds, homemade jam and biscuits. The Fresh Egg Shop, located at OG Road, Clemzig. Just look for the giant egg.
Did you know that over 50 million people worldwide live with epilepsy? That's why CMAX Clinical Research is trialling a new potential treatment and needs your help. If you're aged 18 to 55 and generally healthy, you're invited to join a valuable clinical trial. If eligible, you'll spend 3 nights at CMAX and attend 3 follow-up visits. Plus, you'll get paid for your time upon trial completion. Interested in taking part? Apply today at cmax.com.au.
Adelaide, get ready for the free open road and outdoor show at Jayco Adelaide West Beach this Saturday and Sunday. See the latest from Jayco, Wayne Phillis, Weber Barbecue Adelaide, Red Arc and Matrix ski boats, plus loads more. With exclusive sales offers, plus kids entertainment, food, market stalls and outdoor tips to get you adventure ready. Don't miss it. This Saturday and Sunday, Jayco Adelaide. With free entry and exclusive deals, your adventure starts here.
Introducing the Caliente by Beechwood Homes, a multi-level masterpiece of design, innovation and style. Inspired by the effortless glamour of Palm Springs in California, it's bathed in natural light through clever architectural design. At its heart, a stunning 6-metre island bench anchors a kitchen that's as beautiful as it is functional. This extraordinary display home will be ready to experience soon in Craigburn Farm. Life's good. It's even better in a Beechwood home.
This protects the Duco from the sun. This stops the timber getting wrecked by the UV. Always put this on, mate. Keeps it in good nick.
When we cover things, they last longer.
Hey, Dad!
Same goes for you. Twice as many men as women die from melanoma in Australia. At its most aggressive, skin cancer can spread to internal organs like the lungs and brain and become deadly quicker than you think. Be sun smart. Save your skin.
Liquorland is giving away $5,000 a day until Easter Sunday. Simply scan your flybys with any liquor purchase from Liquorland for your chance to win a $5,000 Coles gift card every day. Plus, when you shop participating brands, you'll receive a bonus entry into our daily draw to win a $5,000 Coles gift card. Cheers! Head in store or shop online today for your chance to win. Cheers! Liquorland. T's and C's apply. Ends 20th of April. Choose to drink wise.
5AA Afternoons with Stacey Lee.
18 minutes past 3 here on 5AA, in the middle of Tech Talk with Richard Pascoe, Adelaide Tech Guy. Thanks to Harvey Norman Computers, your technology specialists. And Robert is in St Peters and is on the phone. Hello, Robert.
Hi.
Hi, Robert.
My problem is I have an iPhone, and when I'm typing, searching for something online, I don't know whether it's AI comes in and tries to predict what I'm going to say and
Yes.
send it for me and sends me to a site that I not related to my topic at all.
Yeah.
How can I fix that?
Which model number have you got?
I knew you were going to ask that. It's about
You should have known this, Robert.
iPhone X something is about 5 years old.
Have you got Apple Intelligence on there?
I didn't install it, no.
No, well, Apple do that for you in the background just to kind of help you out. I would turn it off. All right, if it's on there, you can go along and turn it off, and I would probably turn off predictive text, which is in the settings, if that bothers you.
Predictive
text.
Yep. Yeah, well, it does. It's annoying.
Yes.
Otherwise, I'll be joining Alcoholics Anonymous.
Yeah.
Have a drink every time it happens.
That's exactly right. Say yes.
Yeah, the autocorrect as well, you know.
It is too.
Writing a lot about ducks.
I was just nearly going to do the same gag. Say yes. All right, try those
Good luck,
two.
Robert.
Okay?
Thank you.
Thanks,
All the
Robert.
best.
See you. Let's go to McLaren Vale. Hello, Geraldine.
Hello, Richard.
Hi, Geraldine.
Hi. Look, I've moved up to McLaren Vale just before Christmas.
Congratulations.
Oh, it's beautiful. I've changed providers.
Yes.
And, of course, I've changed address. Now, I do all my things on an iPad. Since this has happened, every time I go in to put my iPad on, I've got to go into settings to turn the internet on, where that never happened before when I was at Happy Valley.
So what you need to do is you need to probably, the old Wi-Fi settings would still be there.
Oh, okay.
All right. So remove those and then put the new ones in.
So go into Wi-Fi and you can forget the network,
yeah, you can
can't
forget that network.
Right. Go into Wi-Fi.
Settings on there go into settings, choose Wi-Fi.
Yes.
Which will be on there. And it should have a list of what's in the house, and you can. There's a little eye next to on the right hand side.
Oh.
Press that and just go. Forget this network.
And you can also do when you connect to your current one. If you click that little eye next to it, there's a toggle where you can auto join. So would that mean your iPad automatically joins that
goes
one?
to that one? Yeah.
Oh, thank you. I shall do that. Terrific.
Well done, Geraldine.
Thanks a lot.
Good luck.
Okay. Thanks, bye.
Bye.
Thank you.
That's Geraldine in McLaren Vale. Let's go to Valley View now. Hello, Don.
Hi. Good afternoon, folks.
Hello.
Don.
Just a quick one. Recently, Channel 7 went to MPEG-4, I believe. And
yes.
Since then, both of my Panasonic recorders are out of sync with the sound and picture, of course.
Oh, that's infuriating. I hate that.
Have you had that?
Yeah.
Never happened until Channel 7 did what they did. And now...
They've all done it, Don. That's just it. 9 have changed onto as well.
Well, the rest of the TVs channels are okay. It's just Channel 7 out of sync.
Is this only on the recordings?
Yep, only on the recording.
And you've retuned...
And only on Channel 7.
If you retuned everything in, though?
I retuned the TVs, which weren't the problem anyway.
Yeah, you've got to retune the Panasonic, though.
Oh, I'll give it a try. Yeah.
Yeah.
All right, I'll see how that goes.
All right, yeah, retune the Panasonic, because that's got them all embedded in there as well.
Okay.
All right.
All right, Richard, thank you very much.
Thanks, Don.
It's a great show.
Thank you.
See you, Don. Thank you. That's Don in Valley View. If you've got a question for Richard, you can ring in 8223 0000, or you can send it as a text 0448 08 1395. Carolyn in Redwood Park, Richard, would like to know, with Publisher ceasing in October, what's replacing it? I use it all the time. What's Publisher?
Publisher is a desktop publishing application that Microsoft have had around for, donkey's years.
Oh.
So a lot of clubs and everything use it to produce like little flyers and fold everything in. So if you're a real, like, just a small club, you could go along and make make your little flyer up and do that. Unfortunately, not that many people used it in the end. So everybody goes, we all use it. I understand all of that. So yes, they're not going to bring out a new version, but you can keep using the old version.
Oh, okay.
Just keep using it, Carol. Yeah.
So you can keep using the one you've got, but they're not replacing it with anything else.
They're not going to replace it. They're going to say do it in Word, which is not the same, because Publisher is very easy for people to go along and do.
Yeah. I mean, the only thing I can think of that would be a similar product would be Canva, but a lot of the time you've got to pay for some of the features on Canva, which is annoying.
But this is it's really easy.
It's easy, yeah, and Canva can be very annoying to use as well.
Yeah.
Oh, sorry about that, Carolyn. Good luck. And we have a text here from Simon in Lewiston, Barmy Army. Richard, did you ever get the chance to peruse the HBO series BSG in relation to connectivity and implications?
We're presuming this Battlestar Galactica, Simon, and no, I haven't had time off to go along and do that. So thank you for that, Simon. We've got a couple of birthdays this week.
Oh, do we?
We do.
Did I forget your birthday?
No, you did forget.
Okay, thank goodness.
You did the other week, but that's okay.
Sorry.
That's fine. No, don't be silly. Apple turned 49 on the 1st of April.
Oh, there you go.
So 49 years. So we've always got to remember Steve Jobs, Steve Wozniak, and do you remember Ronald Wayne?
No.
No, he only lasted 12 days. He probably kicks himself all the time.
Really?
Not for me. Got to go. Good luck to you too.
He did a Mal Meninga.
Yeah, gone.
Wow.
Gone for this. One of the most famous. 12 days he lasted with them as well. And on the 4th of April, Microsoft will turn 50 years old, and I would expect some further announcements.
Okay.
From that.
All right.
So, yes. Back in the old days, because they started it in Albuquerque. Albuquerque, New Mexico.
Yeah.
If you rang up in the first couple of years, Bill Gates would probably answer the phone in support for you.
Really?
Yeah. Hello, I'm Bill. Do you have a problem? Please say yes. That's my Bill Gates impression. Please say yes.
Now, before you go, Richard, Janet has sent a text. We might need some more information, Janet. She says, my 10 play won't load. It comes up, but the circle won't load. I'm guessing it's on the TV, or is it on your phone?
I would say if it's on the TV, reload the app. If nothing else works on there, it's an internet connectivity problem on there, because it's just trying to go along and load. There's some ones on Nickelodeon. I get lots of complaints about that. It just won't load properly.
Oh.
On there.
That's annoying.
So, yeah.
Okay. And Philomena, I've installed an AVG antivirus. Is it reliable, or do I need a paid antivirus? Look on the live stream, Philomena.
If you look on the live stream at the moment, it's one of the worst things.
And Richard's doing this. He's going bing, ba, bow.
Yes, no.
No,
get rid of it, Philomena. Do yourself a favour. Your computer will thank you.
Okay. She said, do I need a paid antivirus?
Anything is better than that. Defender is far better than that anyway. AVG, Avast and Avira, the three, I call them the 3 horsemen of the apocalypse.
Oh.
They do so much damage.
So
and
sinister.
Your data disappears.
Oh, God. Be careful, Philomena. Get rid of it.
Get rid of it.
Is Defender that you just mentioned one you pay for?
No. Comes on every Windows computer.
There you go.
Out there.
Get rid of it, Philomena.
Get rid of it.
Here you go. Just one more time for emphasis.
One more time.
What did you call them? The Three Horsemen.
Three Horsemen of the Apocalypse.
Dun, dun, dun.
Yes.
So sinister. I love it.
Good, isn't it?
All right. Thank you, Richard.
Thanks, Stacey.
Always good to chat. See you next week.
Look forward to it.
That's Richard Pascoe, Adelaide tech guy in the studio. Thanks to Harvey Norman for the hottest deals on the latest tech. New notebook computers are in store now for just $348. Harvey Norman, best brands, best prices, guaranteed. It's time for the 3:30 news headlines now, and then after that, Wallace tickets to give away to the best caller. What would you do for 24 hours straight? If you were allowed to pick something, what would you like to do for 24 hours straight? Or maybe what could you do for 24 hours straight? My secret 24 hours straight power would probably be talking, as you no doubt have gathered. I like to talk. So mine would probably be talking non-stop for 24 hours, but what's yours? 8223 0000.
Mario Maiolo Promotions and 5AA present Blowin' in the Wind, honouring Rock and Roll Hall of Famers Bob Dylan with friends Johnny Cash, Joan Baez and the Travelling Wilburys. Come celebrate the legends who contributed to cultural change through inspired lyrics and songs of revolution with an amazing cast. The times they're a-changing, folks, so don't think twice because it's all right. Blowin' in the Wind, Her Majesty's Theatre, Friday 23rd of May. Book now at Ticketek.
When it comes to real estate, Photobase Group does it all. Marketing, signage, print, photography, videography and design. And now they're adding to their award-winning team. Photobase Group are currently on the hunt for casual real estate sign installers available 3 to 5 days a week from 7 a.m. till 5 p.m. A vehicle is provided along with training and all the tools and equipment needed to ensure you enjoy the work and deliver perfect outcomes for their valued clients. Get in contact today by calling 8229 9000.
Ignition for Men. Adelaide's home of impeccable class and style offer a range of suits by leading Italian brands, including tailor-made suits using the finest Italian fabrics from Zegna, Canali, Zignoni, Holland and Sherry, along with many more. Special occasions or business, stand out in a tailor-made suit by Ignition for Men. Best fit, best brands. Call into 54 Paynham Road, Stepney, or visit ignitionformen.com.au.
Wayville Hyundai's 2024 stock clearance is on now. Every new 2024 Hyundai is priced clear. No waiting, no delays. You can drive away today. Did you know you can always get your car in quicker for a service at Wayville Hyundai? Enjoy peace of mind knowing you're in the best hands with our expert service team. Ask about our service now, pay later options. Change the way you Hyundai at Wayville Hyundai, opposite the showground at 11 Goodwood Road.
This is 5AA News, always Adelaide.
Good afternoon, Mel Usher with the 5AA News headlines. 2 teenagers have been arrested after driving a stolen car onto the Oban track. Australia could be preparing to take international legal action over new United States tariffs as Liberation Day looms. Actor Val Kilmer, who played Iceman in Top Gun and Maverick, has died at the age of 65. And in sport, the Crows trained today ahead of this weekend's clash with the Suns. The 5AA forecast, sunny this afternoon, partly cloudy tomorrow, 22. Right now, it's 25 degrees. We'll have more news at 4 on 5AA, always Adelaide.
Ray White, big name in real estate, but also the biggest name in business broking. What makes us big? Our people, like Brett Buckley and his team. MBA, lecturer and multi-time SA Business Broker of the Year. Brett doesn't just read a P&L, he feels it. If you're selling or expanding your business, Brett can take your business apart and find you more money. And we're not talking small change. Go on, touch base with Brett. Search Ray White Business Sales SA.
The Easter Bunny has hopped into all 18 RSPCA op shops and hidden eggs for you to find. Head into any RSPCA op shop until the end of April and hunt for the hidden eggs in store. Each egg unlocks a special discount and every purchase helps animals in need. So hop to it and find those eggs. Visit your nearest RSPCA op shop today and find a bargain. For more info, head to rspcasa.org.au.
Always informative. 5AA, always Adelaide. 5AA Afternoons with Stacey Lee.
Good afternoon to you. 28 minutes to 4. I hope you've had a wonderful day so far. I need your calls now because we are talking about US Senator Cory Booker, who has just broken the record for the longest speech on the Senate floor in the United States. He's a Democrat from New Jersey, and he filibustered for more than 25 hours. The previous record holder was from 1957, and that filibuster was for 24 hours and 18 minutes. But this one was more than 25 hours. Here is the very end of Cory Booker's speech.
When our founder said we must mutually pledge to each other our lives, our fortunes, and our sacred honor. We need that now from all Americans. This is a moral moment. It's not left or right, it's right or wrong. Let's get in good trouble. My friend, Madam President, I yield the floor.
Getting emotional there. So dramatic. I yield the floor. I'd probably get emotional if I had to talk nonstop for 25 hours as well. And it got me thinking, what could you do for 24 hours straight? 8223 0000 is the number to call. There's a Wallace Cinemas family pass to give away to the best caller. Getting some very funny texts in this afternoon. This one I read out earlier from Debbie. I'd definitely get a massage for 24 hours straight. Yes, I agree with that, Debbie. Rick in Davern Park says what I would do for a 24-hour period. Drink. That's an easy one. Brent is questioning the record, says, how can 25 hours talking non-stop be a record? My mother and relatives would have beat that years ago. Thank you, Brent. Quinton in Old Ranella says, it's Autism Awareness Day, and as a stepfather of 2 ASD boys, I would like to rest and have no worries or stress for 24 hours. So I hope you get that, Quinton. That would be great. Russell in Hallett Cove, this is a funny one. Stacey, it might hurt you to read this one out, but I'd love to watch 24 hours worth of Crows 97 and 98 grand final wins. Well, what is the average game time? About 3 hours? How many games could you get in that period? How many times would you rewatch them? Probably about 5 times each? No? 30 hours? No, that's 30. I'm doing it wrong. That's 10. Oh, no. Maths live on the radio. Terrible idea. Really bad idea. Wendy says for 24 hours, I'd like to stay at a luxurious Bali resort with full service. Debbie. Wendy, sorry. Wendy, wouldn't we all? I'd love to do that as well. 8223 0000 is the number to call. What could you do for 24 hours? Nesia called in and said she'd love to have a facial and a massage and sleep. I mean, yeah, I'm with you there. Jeff in Salisbury Downs says he'd love to watch the footy and drink for 24 hours. Just sensing a couple of trends here. The ladies are liking the massages and the more hands-on facials, sleeping, and the men are liking the watching the footy and the drinking so far. Is this a bit of a gender divide? Maybe you're going to buck the trend. Give me a call. Let me know. 8223 0000 is the number. George is in O'Sullivan Beach. Hi, George.
Hey, how are you?
Good.
Yeah, no, I worked for 10 hours and then drove home for 15.
What, you actually do?
No, I did, yeah.
Oh, you did?
Yeah.
You're
worked
trucky.
10 hours in Alice Springs and then drove home.
Oh, God. That's not how I'd want to spend 24 hours, George.
No, you want to get home quick, you do.
Yeah, well, that's true. That's true. Fair enough. Did you have 24 hours of sleep once you got home after that?
Yeah, I had no-dose and Monster and then crashed for a little bit over 24, I think.
Sounds nice and healthy, George.
No, it wasn't.
No, I'm joking. Well, you're not doing it anymore, it sounds.
No.
All right, good. Glad.
Yeah, my new job's at 7 kilometres from home and not 15-hour drive.
Perfect. Not a monster in sight.
Nah, I'm not allowed to have them anymore.
Yeah, fair enough. Thanks for the call.
Okay, have a good day.
You too. Bye.
Bye-bye.
That's George in O'Sullivan Beach. What would you do for 24 hours? Maybe you'd like to be a senator in the US and speak on the Senate floor for 24 hours. Neil in Clare says, I would like to not work for 24 hours. Yep, I reckon there'd be a lot of people agreeing with you on that one, Neil. Thank you for your text. 8223 0000 is the number to call to let me know what you'd like to do for 24 hours. Maybe it's this person says, oh, well, that's all the Democrats have got. No policies, just hate for Trump and filibuster. Well, I think it was over a policy. You don't filibuster for no reason. There was a policy involved in this, but we're focusing on the length of time that this person spoke. So what would you like to do for 24 hours? Esther is in Netley. Hi, Esther.
Hi, I would like to design a desert minibus where I get in at a certain time and I pick every stop. So I'm picking great coffee shops, gourmet food shops, out for lunch, nursery shops. Then we could go into a nice homey shop. All on the way, I could meet girlfriends that I would have organised before. 24 hours of what I want to do, and I get driven and taken. We might even put a show or a movie in as well with that many hours.
Oh, I love that, Esther. You could pick a few different movies to go for a longer drive.
Yep.
Oh, any ideas of what stops you'd put on there? So like a coffee shop, a winery?
Winery, coffee shop, maybe gums for lunch.
Oh.
Great plant shops, homey shops. I'd have a manicure or a pedicure, and then I'd get back on my desert minibus and go to the next stop.
Oh, that's perfect, Esther. Totally personalised tour with your besties.
That's what I mean.
Oh, a day out, a day and a night, whole 24 hours. It sounds great.
Very indulgent.
Very indulgent. I love it. That's a great suggestion. Thank you, Esther.
Thank you.
See you.
Bye.
This person on the text line says, when I was 11, I got involved in a fundraiser where we competed in a 10-pin bowling competition for 24 hours non-stop. Oh, my goodness. Luckily, we didn't have to pay, yeah. Although, that sounds fun, but wearing those shoes for an hour at the bowling alley isn't great, let alone 24 hours. You'd have to have a pedicure after that or soak your feet in some sort of disinfectant just to make sure you got everything off. Bowling for 24 hours non-stop. You'd also have to use the little ramp, wouldn't you? Because your arm would get so sore and heavy. I'd be getting that little ramp out, the ones that the kids use. And let me know. Respond to the text. Bumpers up or down? 8223 0000 is the number to call to let me know what you would do for 24 hours. There's a Wallace Cinemas family pass to give away to the best caller. We'll take a quick break and take some more calls when we come back.
What do free Medicare urgent care clinics, cheaper medicines, cheaper childcare, free TAFE, energy bill relief and tax cuts for every taxpayer all have in common? They've all been delivered by the Albanese Labor government to ease cost of living, and Labor will do more. More free Medicare urgent care clinics, more tax cuts, more energy bill relief, more bulk billing for all Australians, and 20% off HEX debt. Labor is building Australia's future.
Authorised P. Erickson, ALP Canberra.
With so many holiday homes on Booking.com, there are so many Tina Feys I could be. Surfing Tina at a beach villa. Is that a shark? Or channel surfing Tina in an apartment. Ooh, a shark show. Book whoever you want to be. Booking.com, Booking.yeah.
At SEW Eurodrive, we keep Australian industry moving with innovative drive technologies and unmatched service. Our 24-hour emergency breakdown service minimises downtime to maintain productivity.
If you're serious about making a big difference to your outdoor entertaining area, get in touch with Big Difference Home Improvements. Everything they do makes a big difference. From outdoor blinds and roller shutters to verandas, pergolas, carports and stunning decks. Big Difference Home Improvements can help you make the most of your space all year round. Visit bigdifference.com.au for a free measure and quote. Don't just make a difference, make a big difference. Visit bigdifference.com.au.
Going away on a road trip this Easter? Get ready to roll with TJM's Flash Sale. Score big and save up to 40% off camping gear and light bars, plus 20% off suspension, 20% off canopies and 20% off recovery gear. Want to know more and see what else is on sale? Head into TJM Nailsworth or Ranella to get your Easter road trip ready. But hurry, sale ends Friday, April 4th. Take the lead with TJM.
This protects the Duco from the sun. This stops the timber getting wrecked by the UV. Always put this on, mate. Keeps it in good nick.
When we cover things, they last longer.
Hey, Dad!
Same goes for you. Twice as many men as women die from melanoma in Australia. At its most aggressive, skin cancer can spread to internal organs like the lungs and brain and become deadly quicker than you think. Be sun smart. Save your skin.
We know you are concerned about SA's public hospital capacity and how long it can take to see a doctor. So are we. We need enough doctors to provide the safe, quality care you deserve. There are solutions for South Australia and it's not rocket science. Visit safermedicalstaffing.com.au and sign the petition to support our 3-point plan for enough doctors for South Australia. Authorised by Dr David Pope, South Australian Salaried Medical Officers Association, Adelaide.
5AA Afternoons with Stacey Lee.
Still getting some text messages from you about what you would do for 24 hours non-stop. Following on from US Senator Cory Booker speaking and filibustering on the Senate floor for 25 hours. Mary is in Flagstaff Hill. Hi, Mary.
Hi, Stacey. My favourite thing to do would be to spend 24 hours with my grown-up daughters.
Oh, how nice is that?
Oh, it would be fabulous.
Doing anything in particular or just spending the time together?
Spend time with them, yeah.
Yeah, beautiful. Oh, good. That would be great, wouldn't it?
Absolutely.
Oh, I hope you get that soon, Mary.
Okay, thank you.
See
I'll
you.
put that down as a hint for Mother's Day, shall I?
Yeah, good idea.
Thanks, Stacey.
Bye. You too. That's Mary in Flagstaff Hill. I tell you what, South Australia Police probably spend way too much time chasing people onto the O-Bahn, apparently, because in a story that would surprise no one, a car has entered the O-Bahn track. 2 teenagers have been arrested, according to SA Police, after allegedly driving a stolen car onto the O-Bahn bus track. It happened, this is a really long chase, so it started at 6 o'clock this morning. Stay with me. A red 2016 Ford Mustang was reported stolen from the driveway of a home in Roslyn Park. Police then spotted it travelling south out of Butte at 11:15 this morning. So they must have been tracking the car all morning and then found it at 11:15. Heading east on the Copper Coast Highway through to Port Wakefield. They set up some cordons around the area. Pol Air was up above and they started tracking the vehicle from the air. The Mustang was then tracked through Two Wells, Virginia, into the northern suburbs, and then just before 1 o'clock this afternoon, the Mustang drove onto the O-Bahn track at Tea Tree Plaza and travelled south for about 2 Ks. I mean, there's so much to this story that's shocking, but one of the most shocking parts is that it managed to get 2 kilometres on the O-Bahn track before it became stuck near Wellock Street in Modbury. 2 people ran from the car and over fences, attempted to get inside nearby houses, but they were arrested by patrols. And police say that the 2 youths arrested, or teenagers arrested, are from Port Augusta. They're aged 14 and 19. They've been arrested and are currently being interviewed by police. And the O-Bahn track remains closed until a crane can remove the vehicle. So I wonder if that'll affect the commute home for those who do use the O-Bahn. Police have even attached a photo of the red Mustang on the tracks. On the O-Bahn track. It's become a sight we see all too often here in Adelaide, isn't it? Okay. 8223 0000.
Where in the wine world am I?
I hope you've been following along. And if you don't have a pen or your phone with you to take note, go and get it now, because it is time to give away our third clue for our Barossa Vintage Festival experience. This is for the ultimate weekday stay at the Novotel Barossa. You won't only win a night at the hotel, you'll win tickets to go to a long lunch, you'll win tickets to a walking tour, a wine tour. You could choose either going to the Touchdown Taste-Off or a full moon market, or going to the Queen's Supper as well. And the way you win this awesome prize is to ring now, 8223 0000. I'm about to give you a clue as to where these tickets are hidden. I've been giving a clue away every day this week. I'm not repeating the previous clues, though, so if you missed the first two, you'll have to go back on the 5AA podcast online and re-listen to the clues. I'll give you today's clue, and then one lucky listener will have the opportunity to guess where the tickets are hidden. If you don't get it today, there'll be another opportunity tomorrow, and so on. And then hopefully by Friday, someone has won the tickets. All right, Marco in Paralawi was nice and quick on the phone. Hello, Marco.
How are you?
Good. How are you?
Not bad. Nice day today.
It is. Beautiful day.
Yes.
Now, have you been listening to the other clues this week?
I only won yesterday.
Okay, all right. Well, don't say it out loud, because others might not have
No, definitely not.
heard it. So you know the drill then. I will give you a clue now. You'll have the opportunity to guess where the tickets are hidden. And if you get it right, they're yours. If you get it wrong, you have to keep listening this week.
Yep.
Okay, the clue. The tickets are located in either Nuriutpa, Tanunda, Greenock or Lindok. Oh, that's a bit cruel, Sam. That's a big part of the Barossa.
There's a couple in mind. It's going to go actually near the... Actually, I might go Jacobs Creek.
Ooh, I like that you've gone with a winery. Okay, a winery that's in the Barossa Valley. Jacobs Creek, let's see. Sorry, Marco.
No worries.
Oh,
Thank you.
You've missed out today, but it's only Wednesday, so still a couple more days.
No worries. Everyone have a wonderful day.
You
Beautiful.
too. Enjoy the afternoon.
Bye.
Bye. That's it for today, but stay listening for the rest of the week. I'll be giving more clues away for your chance to win this awesome experience. I can't wait to go myself. The Barossa Vintage Festival. It's Australia's oldest and best food, wine and culture festival. There's over 85 events over the 4 days. It's on from the 23rd to the 27th of April. Tickets are on sale now. And it's a really good week for it to be on, because it's after the Easter long weekend and just before, or during actually, it's during the Anzac Day weekend as well. So they're going to have lots of events commemorating Anzac Day. There's going to be grape stomping as well, which is something that's always intrigued me when it comes to winemaking regions, grape stomping. I hope I can do a little bit of it myself, but I would love to get involved and stomp on grapes, but I would not love to drink wine that's been stomped by other people. That doesn't appeal to me. Now, surely it goes through some sort of technical or chemical process to get rid of germs, but I still don't like the idea. If someone said to me, would you like to try this bottle of wine? It's been personally stomped. I'd say, oh, thank you, but no thank you. I might give this one a miss. Do you have something that's been made a little bit more less personally? But anyway, I hope to do some grape stomping when I'm at the Barossa Vintage Festival, that's for sure. All right, stay listening. A quick break here on 5AA, and then we'll tell you what's coming up with Rowie and Timmy G on The Sports Show.
Coming up next, Adelaide's only local sport show. It's the very latest in sport, live from Adelaide. Enjoy the crisp, clear digital sounds now with the 5AA Player app. Always streaming, always Adelaide.
G'day, South Australians. Jackie Lambie here. I'm asking you to vote for the Jackie Lambie Network in the Senate. Rex Patrick will always put the people of South Australia first and fight like hell for you every day. Spoken and authorised by Jackie Lambie, 111 Macquarie Street, Hobart, Tasmania.
Dreaming of the perfect holiday? Nothing comes close to Celebrity Cruises and Phil Hoffman Travel. Save up to 75% off your second guest. Plus, receive up to $500 onboard credit per stateroom and up to an additional $175 onboard credit with the Platinum Cruise Club. Sail Australia, New Zealand, the Mediterranean and more. Cruise aboard Celebrity Edge, featuring 29 world-class restaurants, bars, lounges and the breathtaking magic carpet. Hurry, ends 7th of April. Visit pht.com.au.
When it comes to real estate, Photobase Group does it all. Marketing, signage, print, photography, videography and design. And now they're adding to their award-winning team. Photobase Group are currently on the hunt for casual real estate sign installers available 3 to 5 days a week from 7 a.m. till 5 p.m. A vehicle is provided along with training and all the tools and equipment needed to ensure you enjoy the work and deliver perfect outcomes for their valued clients. Get in contact today by calling 8229 9000.
Immerse yourself in a world of wildlife without leaving the city at Adelaide Zoo, home to prowling tigers, irresistibly cute otters and meerkats, gentle galloping giraffes, and roly-poly playful giant pandas. Discover over 250 majestic animals nestled in magnificent botanic gardens and many up-close animal experiences. Take a walk through nature and discover the wild within. Visit adelaidezoo.com.au.
The Easter Bunny has hopped into all 18 RSPCA op shops and hidden eggs for you to find. Head into any RSPCA op shop until the end of April and hunt for the hidden eggs in store. Each egg unlocks a special discount and every purchase helps animals in need. So hop to it and find those eggs. Visit your nearest RSPCA op shop today and find a bargain. For more info, head to rspcasa.org.au.
If you need to fix your pipes, call Precise. Call Precise. If your toilet's blowing up, call Precise. Call Precise. If your lights aren't turning on or your hot water is gone, or a plumber or an electrician, call Precise. Precise.
Precise Plumbing and Electrical. Call 1300 700 200. That's 1300 700 200. Precise Plumbing and Electrical. On time, on budget, on the job.
Or a plumber or an electrician, call Precise. Call Precise.
At IGA, great value is easy to find, like Kellogg's cereals, Fruit Loops, 285 gram, or Crunchy Nut cornflakes, 380 gram, $3.50 each, half price. IGA, you can't beat local. Offer ends April 8. Participating stores only. Excludes IGA, local grocer and Foodland.
5AA Afternoons with Stacey Lee.
Good afternoon to you. If you're watching on the Facebook and YouTube live stream, you'll notice that Timmy G is in the studio. Rowie and Timmy are on after 4. Hello, Timmy.
Hello.
Singing along?
Yeah, I do like Powderfinger. Went to their last ever concert, the Sunsets Tour.
Was that at the Oval?
That was at Memorial Drive.
Oh, of course.
Sensational.
Oh,
it's
that
going to
would be great.
I'm guessing around 09. Yeah, that would be my guess.
Yeah, okay.
And that is quite alarming to think it's that long ago.
What's that, 16 years ago?
Years,
gosh.
Yeah. Shouldn't have said it.
Let's not think about that. Let's move on to something else very quickly. What would you do for 24 hours straight?
I think I've already done it, which is... I've got to say, I was very fortunate to play in a premiership in 1994, so 31 years ago.
Mm-hmm.
And it's the first and only time that I was... You normally wake up with nervous energy and the like, so probably woke up around 7 and went to the game, played the game, celebrated afterwards, and then in through the evening and back to the club in a 24-hour period. So I did a full circle.
That's fair.
Yeah, with a little flag in between.
Yep,
so
that's fair enough.
And it was amazing night. But, for all the grand finals I played in, that was the only time I ever did it.
Really?
Normally, and other players can speak for themselves, but you use up so much nervous energy as well as physical energy playing that you are really exhausted, and a lot of time it doesn't actually feel as good as what it should.
Yeah.
Because you're so exhausted with all the energy you've given. And then normally the next couple of days are better because you're more relaxed and, things are playing
the
out.
Adrenaline's come down.
The adrenaline's come down and the like. So this was the only time that I got through.
You really rode the wave.
Rode the wave, or wow! But when I crashed.
I bet you did.
Yeah.
Then you probably slept for 24 hours afterwards.
Yeah, a little bit of that. But we didn't, it was a good fun day.
Fair enough.
I must admit. No harm done.
No, of course not.
No creatures were hurt in the making of this.
You'll like this text from Russell in Hallett Cove from earlier. He said, I'd love to watch 24 hours worth of the Crows 97-98 grand finals.
Yeah, he might have to do 48 if he's going to do both. Yeah, he might have to do 48. But it's not. I remember being involved in a run at school where we ran from Victor Harbour to Adelaide. And it was a relay. I think I was only about 15, 16. And it was sort of, you could have 24 hours to do it sort of thing. So there's lots of, and I know there's been other marathons, I think, in the city as well. Adelaide Harriers used to do a 24-hour event as well. So those sort of things are the physical things. But yeah, doing something, I'd find it hard just to stay awake and say, watch movies for 24 hours.
Oh,
I reckon
absolutely.
I'd probably find that really difficult.
I fall asleep on the couch most nights at the moment. Yeah.
Well, that's true.
Yeah.
What am I saying? I can't do it.
Well, Esther in Netley, congratulations to you. You've won the Wallace Cinemas Family Pass. Esther said that for 24 hours she'd do a little personalised Des's tour of Adelaide. She'd pick the coffee shops and the wineries, pick up her friends on the way, maybe stop and get a mani and a petty, and do everything she wants to do with the people she wants to do it with.
Love it.
Maybe a trip to Wallace would be part of that day.
Smart.
Esther, so congratulations to you. You can catch a movie Mitcham, Mount Barker, Piccadilly, Noarlunga. All sessions are at wallace.com.au. Maybe you want to listen to the sports show non-stop for 24 hours. Your opportunity is coming up after 4.
We wouldn't do that anyway. We like our listeners. It's a big one tonight. We always have Jimmy Bartell on Wednesdays. He's normally a very, very balanced point of view on things, but he does say what he thinks. And I know there's a couple of subject matter that he's a bit strong on tonight, including the suspension of Ryan Mansell, which was the HR push and shove or shove and stuff and all the rest of it that's been happening. So he's a bit hot on that one. We also have Where Are They Now on Wednesday, which is one of my favourite subjects. And it's an old Port Adelaide player off a half-back flank, Tony Giles, who played in the great era between sort of the 77-81 era where we won 3 out of 4 and just played with some of the legends that I grew up admiring. So looking forward to that chat and see you play against. We've got Erin Phillips on, who's just released her own book called Inside Out. And having known Erin since, she was a kid, a toddler, having seen her grow up and the rest of it, we were on the outside looking in. This is really good insight through her eyes coming out, and some of the subject matter I just did not have any idea about. And something as simple as the era that it was, basketballers wore this full bodysuit. And I remember talking to Rachel Spawn about it. And Rachel's, incredibly lovely, one of the loveliest people I've ever met. But she was a really tall, thin athlete.
Yeah, fit, really fit.
She hated the bodysuit. She hated it. And I know a lot of the girls did, and Erin had an issue with it as well, but you don't know that or see that at the time. And to hear, what she went through because of it was quite disturbing and alarming that it was allowed to go on for so long. So there was that, and amongst the other issues, her success of, when she wasn't allowed to play football anymore at 13, she goes into another path in basketball and wins WNBA championships, Adelaide Lightning championships, does all this successful stuff and then gets this opportunity to come back and play the game that she loves, win 3 flags with the Crows, gets to hand the number 1 jumper to her dad, and he breaks down crying. It's one of the best videos I've ever seen at Port Adelaide. So, just incredible story.
Amazing
so we're going to have
insights.
a great chat to her about her book and all the rest. So Georgie Horges, the Thunderbirds start this week. They're going for a 3-peat. It's just a huge show tonight.
Oh,
get on board.
Can't
Stacey.
wait. All right, it's all coming up after the news.
Hours.
It's going to go for 24 hours to fit all that in. Love it. Stay listening. Rowie and Timmy G are on with you after 4.
The very latest news and information.